the other kid had asked me something about the internet. I mean, I think.
Oh, meeting chicks on the internet?
Yeah,
what advice about
the thing
meeting?
about that is, I think that the principles, like we talk about it over and over again, that the fundamental principles are the fundamental principles. When you're looking at the Bayes-Phillips principles, they apply.
Right.
So and I want to answer this in a way that doesn't seem pretentious, because it's just a matter of taking those fundamental principles and applying them, I guess, in an internet situation.
Right. Okay.
You know, I mean, if you're sending some chick a message and you're writing paragraphs and paragraphs, that is a sign of neediness.
Right.
You know, it's a sign of being needy. It's like if you look at it like this. Even when you talk about voicemails, guys who do voicemails or text messages, when you're texting back and forth, as I have an iPhone, so mine is in green and the girls is in white. Now my text message, there should be very little green and a whole lot of white.
Right.
Because the ratio of that is the ratio of importance. If you're Brad Pitt and maybe you're a young Brad Pitt and you go some chick and you say, hey, I like your life, here's my number, right? Or give me your number. Now when he calls you, he doesn't call you and say, hey, I'm Brad Pitt, remember me, you met me at the art exhibit,
right,
and
right.
We were talking, and you said you like my hair, and I said I like your shoes, and I just wanted to call you and see how you were. If you get a chance, you call me if you can. If you get a chance, I mean, no big deal.
You don't have
no big
to. If you don't, it's not. No pressure.
He calls. You see his number on your caller ID, and if you don't have his logged in, he goes, it's Brad. And then he hangs up the phone, and you go, I gotta call. Because she understands what his value is, and he understands what his value is. And there's some situations where, like I said, it's an antique roadshow. If you get the dirty old lamp, it's in the garbage, and then somebody takes it to the antique room and they say it's worth $20,000. And I always ask this: what is the value of the lamp when it's in the garbage? And invariably, everybody answers, it's worth nothing. No, it's not worth nothing. It's worth the same $20,000 that it was when you found out what the value is. And the fact that people don't understand what their value is doesn't mean it doesn't have to. The fact that people are too dumb to know what a Tiffany lamp doesn't mean a Tiffany lamp is not worth $20,000.
Right.
And if you want to explain that, you take the same scenario, and you say, I got a bag of $20,000 in a paper bag, and I throw it in the garbage. What's the $20,000 worth? Everybody goes $20,000. And what's the $20,000 after I found it? $20,000.
Right.
So the fact that your lack of knowledge, or somebody that's with you that doesn't understand what your value is, doesn't mean you don't have value.
Right.
And I think we mistake that.
Yeah.
We mistake the fact that people don't get us to think, oh, now we don't have value.
Yeah, and that's one of those things you gotta sometimes you gotta express that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta show that, and it's hard, especially for nice people, to do that.
Yeah.
But you gotta remember, otherwise nobody knows.
Yeah.
nobody knows that you're a good dude. The asshole keeps yelling about himself. Everyone, Kanye West.
Yeah.
There's not enough.
I'm a genius.
Yeah, not enough quotes from Kanye West about Kanye West. I'm the fucking greatest.
And everybody goes,
I guess he's the greatest.
I guess he's the greatest. He's the
But
only one
meanwhile, the person who doesn't say anything, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Exactly.
So, but as far as the internet goes, that's just same
I
basic
think
concepts.
Yeah, basic. Just take
But
the
try to
positive
keep it
basic.
short. Don't try to
Right. Don't give your soul up. I mean, you
be a winner. Pretend. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. Yeah. I mean, it's important.